Well, it's about 10 after 9. I'm kind of just wandering around out here. And I had a thought. Everyone misinterprets what the summer backbreaker cold front is. And there's a good chance we get it towards the end of July, right in that sweet spot, July 27th, 28th. It could come as early as, say, the 14th of July or the 20th, but typically it's actually more of an August 14th thing. But July 27th, 28th is also a very common center point for it. So what is the summer backbreaker? It's just a transition from early midsummer to mid-late summer. That doesn't mean or portend what late summer might give you. I think that was a snake. Anyways, it doesn't change what might come. You could have a hot streak, and I think early August maybe could. Natural reaction to this breakup is a more traditional setup for a brief period of time. Drier, but hotter. But we'll see. I didn't really look. I haven't had the time for all that. So what happened? A couple weeks ago, I pointed out the Aleutian Ridge. It was a very brief burst up through the Aleutian Islands into the Bering Sea and then descended. But it was enough that when you saw that, you should know that that Siberian low-pressure gyra that had several smaller storms rotating within it would get pressure from that high and break apart. And the usual reaction is a low gets jettisoned out through eastern Russia and East Asia into the Pacific. And then one of two things happens. Either it reverberates right through North America, getting sucked into the jet stream, or it simply shakes up the West Pacific, well, Northwest Pacific, then the Northeast Pacific, then the Northwest North America, and so on and so forth until you get your reaction on the East Coast, which should come in about 8 days, maybe 9, maybe 10, somewhere around there. So, things are screaming out here. This camera does really good highlighting rather dim sky. Samsung S23. I gave in. Anyways, that's about it on those thoughts. We'll cover it a little bit more in graphics and maybe a weather video. Have a good night.